Wow. Putting a stop to the 3 bell for Tyler.
And now we've got the reigning world champ in the water, Caroline Marks, taking on this amazing athlete, Sophie McCulloch from the Sunshine Coast. And now the goofy foot Caroline will set up her opening ride here. Smooth off the bottom and nice clean snap back to crushing sections. And she'll just weave through the flats here. She was really good at that yesterday on the bowl, just managing the downtime well, where she doesn't need to hop too much.
That she only did the 3 turns on there, but she made them all count.
Then the backhand whip. Attack mode for Caroline.
Yeah, absolute attack mode, just getting to work. This wave kind of fizzled out here in this midsection, sort of just staying with it. It was hard to tell from that other angle just how big or small this wave was, and being able to have that adaptability and changing up the plan.
Sophie McCulloch already has a 4. She's going to go again now, getting a little roll in with the whitewater. First turn, little sweep on the open face. Now she's got a wall and a solid lip to carve through. 2 fun-looking turns. And McCulloch is looking to stretch this one out. Oncoming section, there's the wind-up and hammers it. Great read from the Australian, who's been kind of an underdog in the last couple of years. We talk about missing events, first from injury. Expect to be on tour with the announcement of Carissa Moore stepping away. Laura, how'd you like this one?
Yeah, I actually love this wave from Sophie. Had a nice little bowl to it here. This is going to be the biggest turn of the wave, and then she just had to really wait for it here. Just took her time and kept her speed into this last end section. And just knew she had to finish it off with as much power as possible. So just
heading her way as Caroline already has a 4.77. First turn on her second wave. A nice clean whip off the lip. Uses the whitewater on the second turn to stay connected. And a little third jam to get her second scoring ride.
Break it down here. She takes off. And this first turn here, that was really nicely timed. But this is what I'm talking about. There was sort of a bit of a lump there. She gets a little bit hung up, but manages to get the finish there. And she's looking really strong.
Right next to her is the world champ, and the world champ's got to let her go. Sophie now sets up her bottom turn. Placement just for the 2-for-1. Better turn was the finish. We'll see if she'll get close to the score required with 18:25 remaining. As we take another look here, Flick.
Yeah, this wave here, Caroline obviously let her go. She kind of had to cut that first turn short. She threw the fins there on the last one. I just saw shades of that.
Winning 12.74 over 12.73 and eliminating Lakey Peterson. Before we get there, we've got a big windup on the backhand of Caroline Marks. Big connections, wow. 2 massive turns to turn in the best number of the matchup so far. What a great read from the reigning world champion.
Incredible backside surfing, and look at this, just coming down, timing this to perfection and throwing buckets into that pocket and then up into the next section again. Just 2 solid turns. This is going to be, I think, an excellent score.
Yeah, I've got to agree with that. This was really well timed. The wave selection was on point. So you can see here just how smooth the face of this wave was. Precision timing. Through so much spray, and yeah, 2 turns. I think I'm agreeing with you, Laura. I reckon excellent.
Beautiful read from Caroline Marks. Her backhand weapon, often called the best backhand attack on tour. We're expecting a huge number. We'll give you that score in just a moment.
Los finales realmente es un sueño para mí. Bellas Beach es una ola y un evento, no sé, es especial.
As we have some late breaking news, we'll watch this first. Caroline Marks throwing the vertical and getting out of there on the inside.
Yeah, there's a quality in that, and thank you to all the women that came before us that paved the way and fought for this to allow the women now to just keep us entertained, doing incredible surfing event after event.
Caroline Marks just went to town. Starting to hear bells ringing in the distance.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it just looks like she's at lowers right now. Sawyer Lindblad said it felt like that as well. And she is just finding that rhythm right now and just having so much fun.
Well, we'll watch this one again, Laura. What'd you think?
I mean, nice first carve here. A lot of wash on the face, but Sophie came through another carve. So this is looking to be a really nice wave. Comes to this end turn, big crack. Oh, yeah, she made that.
Yeah.
So I think that'll all be fine. They'll say that's a make, and I don't think...
I don't think Caroline was intentionally trying to be there. I honestly don't even... Oh my goodness, this is just so close.
We've had moments this year that have been close like that. It's obviously accidental, but
you see performances from Sawyer Lindblad at Winky Pop. She looked brilliant. You know, Caroline be looking at her backhand being a strength. We'll see what happens with Tati in the next heat as we've got McCulloch now S-ing her way through some really finessed out carves. Representing the sunny coast, she tries to throw a radical grab rail finish, still trying to lay low to get the completion, and just goes down.
Round and doing cool turns like that. Let's look at this. She needed the 9-point drive, so she needed to do something special here. So I think after realizing, you know what, this isn't going to be a 9 here, let's try to do something to wow the judges, and just throwing the tail there. This was so cool, and fortunately, almost had it. Her hair just...
As we just heard the horn went off, it's been a fun day for the Goofy Foots, and reigning world champ Caroline Marks, 8.67, 7.0. Her coach Luke Egan will be proud of that performance. Sophie McCulloch out in the round of 16. And once again, check those live rankings on WorldSurfLeague.com.